And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Phil Calhoun is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Phil Calhoun. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these scouts love seeing a guy that can drive the ball with authority. And that's exactly what he did on that swing. I mean, when you can trot into second base with a stand-up double, you're pretty sure you put a good charge into the ball and got it out there into the deeper parts of the outfield. That has to feel good for him.
Henry Gill will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Right here. Let's go, kid. Come on, guys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left.
Take a turn. Look.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Kenny Miller will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start out the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Left side. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score. Phil Calhoun strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Henry Gill steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Kenny Miller digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to limit 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Phil Calhoun steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, let it fly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
Ball 1,
and a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
There we go, kid.
2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Burnett is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. Phil Salinas leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Phil Calhoun comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let them swing. Don't give away any outs.
High in the air into shallow left center. Bowman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Stepping in, Phil Calhoun. He flew out in his last at bat.
Number 7, second baseman.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second.
They know one better right here.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A little low, it's 2-2.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third base line.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the...
Hey, need you right here.
Now to the plate, Phil Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Calhoun. Let's go right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. It in for the second out of the inning.
All right, you're here.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Sammy Cortez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Now batting.
Otis Mansfield gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hit hard on the ground towards... And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Andrew Regan is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 16.
Leading off the inning, Mike Lovett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, 1 pitch right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Phil Calhoun is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, no balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garlobo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman,
Henry Gill stands in following an RBI single his first time through. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Set to deal on 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Endo giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bounce to first. Ortiz right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Central squad is on top here. Ray Pinto will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Left side. Reined in. On to first, a double play.
Oh, what a great...
Lon Covey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Phil Calhoun will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here we go, kid.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And not only does he get himself a nice base hit right there, but he also clutches up and drives in that run.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Henry Gill will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Sent on the ground out to second. Calhoun with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Phil Calhoun, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Having just completed the first 3 rounds, we will now begin the 4th round. The first pick of the 4th round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the 4th round, the Philadelphia Phillies select George Dozier, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the second pick in the 4th round, the Cincinnati Reds select William Baggett, a catcher from the East Region. With the third pick of the 4th round, the Atlanta Braves select Phil Calhoun, a second baseman from the East Region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers, but most of the time, these guys are likely to be what we call career minor leaguers. Most organizations are looking to fill in the holes and add depth with these mid-round picks, but every once in a while, they can get lucky and catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, and it's hard to say how any of these draft picks will turn out, but we do know a little bit about this guy that was just taken. We saw him at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and he didn't do a whole heck of a lot to impress me, but I can see that he does have some tools, and that could help him develop nicely in the minor leagues. He's just going to have to put up numbers down there and get himself on a big league roster's radar. Who knows? Maybe this guy beats the odds, and he'll make it to the show someday.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Phil Calhoun will be our subject, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. At the plate, Phil Calhoun, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one.
Stepping in, Freddie Hammock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner at first here, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Seth Diaz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Coming to the plate now, Phil Calhoun, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Good look at this one again. This is just ripped right over the first baseman's head, and he coasts into second base with the RBI double.
In now, Freddie Hammock. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody.
And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Two out here and a runner at second.
All right, one time right here. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 1-0.
2 outs, fellas.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Singletary. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go. Except that it's going to happen sometime.
He's out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Into the box now, Phil Calhoun will swing it from the left side right here.
Calhoun.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up.
Hot shot toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Phil Calhoun gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Phil Calhoun digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but...
Freddie Hammett will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is in pursuit, 1 down. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Seth Diaz strides in, grounded out his last time through. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat-and-mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take.
Your turn, drive him in.
Now to the plate, B.J. Draper. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the... Ray Molina gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up and down.
Reed Brignac will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Murakami ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Calhoun on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right now.